What's going on, good people? I hope you guys are well. Listen, we are in our fourth and final episode of the Joy and Purpose series. Listen, we're going to be sharing our last few thoughts around the phrase "You Are Purpose" by Sarah Roberts. And if you're joining us for the first time, I highly recommend you go back, check out episodes 1, 2, and 3. They will definitely bless your life and change the game and the way you show up in the world. Okay. All right, I want you to go check them out and get your pen and paper because you're going to need to take notes, okay? We are in the business of unlearning some things so that we can fully show up in our true significance. So we're going to jump right in. Listen, so we've been exploring this whole idea of purpose as a very present and a very part of right now, part of your right now, right? We are not on a search for it. We are unlearning this whole idea of looking for it, trying to find it. We are not in a struggle to locate it, okay? You are purpose, period. All right. Remember that we shared but already that it's an intrinsic, it's an inherent part of you. Okay, like the batteries to a particular item, they're included. You were born, and guess what? Your purpose was included. Okay, all right. So we are diving right in, right in. I want you to think of purpose as a guide. This is our first point for today. Yes, we are jumping right in. I hope you're ready. If you're not, pause for a second. Get yourself together because we're going in. All right, we're going to go in. We're going to come right back out. But it's going to be quick, but it's going to be sure. All right. Listen, purpose, I want you to think of it as a guide. Okay. The thing in you to guide you towards your life of meaning. If you're not living a life of meaning, you're not walking in your true purpose. If you don't have something that's getting you up every day, you're not walking in your purpose. Okay, period. If you are struggling to go in, I don't care if you are going to a 9 to 5, if you're going to your home office, if you're going to your headquarters of your business, if you are not excited about going or doing or occupying those spaces on a regular basis, you, my friend, you're unaligned and you're not walking in purpose, okay? All right, so let's just be clear on that because your purpose is going to ensure that what you're doing is providing for you a life of meaning, okay? You're going to know that you're walking in purpose because you get this sense every single day, even on the days that are tough, because it doesn't mean because you're walking in purpose, you don't have tough days, okay? Let's not even act like that's a thing. All right. Okay. Purpose does not exempt you from from trials and from from difficulty, from challenges. You're not exempt. You show up differently because you are walking in purpose. So it does determine how you actually move in the world when you are walking in purpose. So it's going to help you make decisions that are aligned, so it's directing you to a life of meaning. And a life of meaning is helping you to make decisions that are aligned and not aligned with someone else's expectation of you. They are aligned with your true self, who you are at your core. Okay? It's all in alignment. Okay? This is why there's such a great sense of fulfillment because it's you. You're not trying to live outside of you. And I know I'm going to try to slow down because I get a little excited. I know I'm probably talking really fast, but I do get really excited over this because I want us to get this, okay? I want you to remember like your purpose should act as an internal compass. We're not looking for it. It's internal. It's here already. All right, let it guide you. But you have to intentionally lean into it so that it can guide you. All right, so it can steer you in a life of fulfillment. Okay, those experiences, those choices, right? All right, and also providing clarity. Now, who doesn't like to live um clear? Who wants to live in confusion? Who wants to live in yeah, there's times we're going to walk and we're not going to know every single detail to every single thing, but at least you're clear on what your purpose is. Okay? At least you're clear on that. And that becomes clearer as you walk in it. It honestly does. It becomes clearer as you walk in it. Okay? And anything that's not in alignment with it, we we put that over to the side. Like we don't even entertain that. Okay. All right. So I want you to allow your purpose as this internal compass is going to guide you, is going to provide clarity for you, and it's going to help you navigate even the things that seem and feel complex. It's going to help you to navigate them with confidence. See how you're going to show up in the world very just different. You're not going to show up in the world like, because you're not going to be in this space of constantly trying to figure something out. Is it? Is it not? Is it? Is it not? You're going to know when you have leaned into your purpose, when you have yielded to it, when you have said yes to your purpose and the call on your life, when you've said yes to that, you're going to know. You're going to know hands down. And so, Letitia, where is the joy in that? I'm so glad you asked. Okay. The joy is in the clarity, in the decisions that you make based around your purpose. Because remember, it's guiding you. You use it as a guide, as your internal compass, right? You use it as your map. It will help you to make decisions so that you can live a life of meaning. Okay? Live a life full. Live a life of contentment. Does that make sense? If you're picking up what I'm putting down, I need you to drop me something in the comments. Let me know something below. Okay, let me know something in the comments because I need us to. We got to lean into it, guys. We got to lean in because if we lean in to our purpose, we dismiss a whole bunch of extra. Okay, we dismiss a whole like all the extra noise because we know that's a real thing. And things will come and things are distracting. Things are just, seem like sometimes stuff just come, woo, and it's like, whoa. But when you're in purpose, it's like you have this file cabinet. I don't even want to call it a file cabinet because you're not even storing some of it away. It's like these things that just kind of bounce, like hit you and bounce right off because it doesn't have a place with you because you understand your purpose, especially if it's a distraction. Okay, does that make sense? Drop me something in the comments. Let me know you're with me. Let me know you are with me. And so when we are moving with our purpose as our guide, this could look like a more confident you, a more peaceful you. Mm, a more peaceful you. You feel more peaceful even about your yeses and your nos. The decisions you make. You start to no longer feel bad because you said no. And I know for some people, that's hard. They say no because they mean no, but then they go away and they feel very bad about their no. Well, when purpose is your guide, it change life changes. You no longer feel bad about the decisions you make. Okay, even sometimes because you're still going to make decisions that might not be the best decision at that time. You're still going to make those type of decisions because it doesn't mean you get to show up and you're going to be perfect. Because listen, there's no perfect. I only know one who was, and it wasn't me, and it was no other human that I know. Okay, all right. So anyway, let me get back here. So again, when we lean into our purpose as our guide, we show up with more confidence. We show up more peaceful about our yeses and our nos. Got that? And even the things we pursue, like the goals we pursue, because they're in such alignment, it that even feels different because it's in alignment with our purpose. And so everything is aligned. You're living a life full out, a life fulfilled, a life of meaning. I mean, come on, right? Yes. Now let me give you our last and final point for today. So we already have purpose as our guide, but you're going to have to intentionally lean into that thing. You're going to have to intentionally give yourself opportunities to sit with you so that you can uncover what that is for you. And will it happen in one sitting? Maybe, maybe not. But all you got to do is yield into it. Yield to it. Say yes to it. Don't even fight it. Okay? It's a great life. All right. You get to live a life that sets your soul on fire. All right. You get to live a life that sets your soul on fire. Fire, even in those moments where, and I love that how some, folks are phrasing it. And one of the things I say is, I don't want to do anything afraid. I'm going to do it brave. Okay. I'm going to do it brave. I am doing things that you could have not, you could not have told me I was going to do. You could not have told me that some years ago. Cause I would have probably looked at you and be like, right. Okay. Okay. But purpose will have you doing things, and you'll do them brave. You'll do them courageously. You'll do them bravely. So I even heard someone say, we're going to do it excitedly. Someone said, we're going to do it anointed. The thing is, we're going to do it. Okay? If we have to muster up all the courage and whatever we have to muster up, we're going to do it. All right? Because we're not going to do it afraid. We're going to do it brave. We're going to do it with confidence. We're going to do it with the anointing that's on your life. You're going to do it with excitement. You're going to do it, whichever word you want to pick, because it may not be any of those for you. But I want you to do it. Don't do it scared. I want you to do it, and then I need you to put a positive word on the end of it, okay? Because we're going to walk in that. We're not going to call anything into our lives that we don't want. Okay? All right. So anyway, let me get into our last point, because again, I have gone off my notes. All right. So your purpose, let me clear my throat, is individual and it's unique to you. It's specific to you. It is specific to you. Now, as humankind, we all have one purpose. But then you have a specific and unique purpose that only you can do with the combination of traits and experiences that you've been afforded in this life. So please don't tell me I'm not, because somebody can do it. They are. Yes, we're going to. I see people all the time who are out here killing it. I mean, they are doing it. Doesn't mean that because they're already doing an amazing job at the gift, at the work, at the purpose that they've been assigned, that I then say I'm not going to do mine because I don't do it like that. Absolutely not. I was never meant to do it the way someone else does it. That's not what I was given. That's not what I was entrusted with. We've all been entrusted with something that's unique to us based on our combination of skills and talents and traits, and again, our experiences, right? All right. So no one and nobody can do it like you. Whatever you do, you're going to do it the way you were designed to do it. Period. And you might see somebody a couple blocks down doing the exact same thing. And guess what? They're doing it the way they were designed to do it. It's not going to look the same. It's not even going to feel the same. All right. So your purpose and your call is specific as your fingerprints. Because no one has the same mixture of, or the same blends of experience and qualities like you. No one does. This is what makes it different. This is what makes you unique from everyone else and everyone unique from you. Like these are the things that make that possible. So to even compare ourselves and listen, I know, like, to the whole unhealthy comparison situation. There's no need, because we just weren't designed to be like our neighbor. We were designed to complement one another, but we were not designed to be carbon copies of each other at all, and in no way. Right? Simple. Right? And it's not like we haven't heard it. But again, I feel like a lot of times we try to really complicate this whole idea of purpose. And it's really not complicated. It's not complicated. Sometimes we attach just so much fear and anxiety attached to it, that it's just like, oh, and that makes it a thing. But purpose in itself, and as we have been sharing in this mini series, it's not that deep. This whole idea of purpose is not that deep. You were born and you were built for the assignment that's on your life. You've been graced with it in such a way that even if someone tried to do the thing that you have been assigned, there's no way. They cannot. They can try to duplicate it, but for nothing. For nothing. This is what I'm trying to worry about, trying to like do what everybody else try to copy and try to make it like it. I have to just do it the way I have to do it the way I am. It has to be the way it was designed for me. I don't have any other way. Because the moment I start trying to show up like someone else, now I can get inspiration, I can get ideas, I get excited. I love seeing especially amazing women who are out here killing it. I love it. But the moment I start trying to duplicate what they are doing, that's the moment I step outside of my purpose. Now I can be inspired all day. I can, put hearts in. I see them doing things. And I'm putting hearts in. I'm like, yes, because I think it's amazing. It's just not what I was called to do. It's not what I have been purposed to do. And sometimes we're looking for a thing too. And listen, this is off my notes. This ain't on no notes, okay? But sometimes we're trying to do a thing that we haven't even been graced to do. And this is also this is a way we know it's out of purpose. Like we're not in line with our purpose. We're out of alignment. All right. So food for thought. Okay. So your uniqueness, this is going to free you from comparison. Okay. And it allows you to just focus, embrace, and celebrate your path, your assignment. Because then I think it's so much easier to see the progress in your walk, right? In your journey. You can really see it. It becomes things just become so much more clear when you decide to say, I can cheer you on over here, but here is my assignment, and I'm gonna stick with this. Okay. All right. So, Letitia, where is the joy in that? Where is the joy in our unique, in embracing our unique assignment that's attached to our purpose? Where's the joy in that? Okay. The joy in that is you simply, so simple, embracing your individuality. Again, I feel like that's so liberating. It frees you from comparison. It's like an instant, freedom button. That you have I don't know what commercial that was, easy button, yes button, no button, a freedom button, instant freedom button. That's the joy in that. It's liberty. It's freedom. And this is why at Intentional, we focus on helping you uncover and amplify your genius, not the genius of your neighbor, not the genius you desire, but you weren't given. Not that. We help you to uncover and amplify your genius and how you monetize what you've been given. Yes, yes. That's why we do that with intentional strategy to help you move around that, to help free you from comparison, to help you recognize the gift of you, to help you recognize the qualities and the talents and the skill set that you've been given, and how you can use your experiences to live a life that sets your soul on fire. My goodness. Okay. Letitia, what does this look like? Looks like a whole bunch of celebration to me. A whole bunch of celebrating to me. I mean, victory dance, freedom dance. It's celebrating. It's you celebrating you. It's you celebrating you and the uniqueness of you. And all the stuff that's when people ask me about things, if you could change If you could change any of your life experiences, what would they be? Would you go back and change things in time? And I think about sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I would really change anything because they've all been an asset. They all did not feel very good. But when I look back at them and I see how they have shaped and molded me and helped me to really walk in my purpose and in my gifting and in my calling, I wouldn't change that for the world. I wouldn't change that for the world. Again, did it all feel good? Absolutely not. Will there be some things that I may have to endure and encounter that I haven't experienced? Absolutely yes. But in this moment of contentment where I find my joy and my purpose, I get to celebrate. I get to celebrate my journey. I get to celebrate progress. All right. And the same that I hope for you. Hope that you will lean into your purpose so you can, use your purpose as a joy trigger so that you can really show up, so you can really just see. I want you to use your experiences, use your life, use your talents and your skills and make your contribution to the world. It really does matter. And celebrate that. And celebrate that. Celebrate that. Even the times where you look back and say, and see the things that you have had to endure. There's some people who, if they had to endure some of those same things, they would not have made it, but you were graced to endure that. You see how it all comes back around? All right, let's go on. Let's go on. I'm not trying to preach to the people. I'm not trying to preach to you. Okay. So I want you to find joy in your distinctive abilities so that you can really express yourself. Express yourself in the way that you have been designed to do so. All right? Okay, listen. This has been so good. This has been so good. Just the whole unlearning of what purpose really is, and just this whole idea of not having to look for it. Like I hope that you are out of the struggle of looking for your purpose. I really do hope. I hope that this mini series has helped you to really see that you have what you need. You already have it. Okay, and I know you've probably heard that before, but I want you to know that what you have is really already on the inside of you. Okay, all right. So listen, I hope this mini series has been helpful to you. And as you uncover your purpose, I want you to honor it. So how do you honor it? I want you to honor it by allowing it to guide you in your decision making. This is how you're going to honor it. So not only did you tap in, not only did you yield, now we're going to honor it. We're going to honor it. Allow it to guide us in our decision making. Embrace the clarity and the sense of direction that it is going to offer you if you haven't already tapped in. If you haven't already tapped into your purpose, I want you to embrace the clarity and the direction that it's going to offer you. Okay? As humans, our human race, our humankind, we were all created for one purpose, but each of us, we all have a unique and a specific call. We all have a specific assignment. All right. Embrace your individuality and how you contribute to the world because no one can do it like you. No one can do it like you. All right. So, this, my friends, this is joy in purpose. This is that joy in purpose. I want you to give yourself today, don't you waste another moment. Give yourself today permission to live authentically and fulfilled. Yes. Live out loud. Give yourself permission to live um, as you were designed and created to live. Okay? Walk it out. Walk it out. Because the truth is, again, nobody can do it but you. Nobody can fill your purpose but you. You were put here to do what only you can do. Okay? It's really that simple. It really is that simple. You've been entrusted with it. So don't waste another moment robbing the world while you're waiting for someone to validate what you probably already know. Okay? And some of us, the reason why we can't find our purpose because it might not be what we want it to be. And so we keep saying, no, that ain't it. Because I know I wouldn't be, that's not me. Or, oh, no, that's not. Yield. Yield to the gifts, the purpose, the assignment that has been entrusted to you. Okay, please stop robbing the world of the gift of you. Please, I want you to go live full out. I want you to tap in. I want you to go, guys. I want you to do the thing. Your full joy is in your purpose. Go and just be the tangible expression of a life lived by design and not by default. Okay, we want you to live a life, not just out here just doing, just being. Okay, striving and surviving. We want to thrive. And a way to do that is to live our life as it's been designed for us. Okay. All right, guys. So this wraps up our final episode of the Joy and Purpose mini series. I'm so glad that you were able to hang around, hang out with us. Go back, check out the other ones if you missed any. And do please share, like, subscribe, share. We love it here. All right, guys. If you have any questions, please do drop them down in the comments. If you have any takeaways from our mini series, please do drop them in the comments below. We love to hear from you. We love to hear how any of the ideas resonated with you, or how you're like, didn't think of it that way. If it sheds some light on, on your thinking around purpose, let us know that as well. Listen, if you need help uncovering and monetizing your purpose, your assignment, your call, if you need help with transferring your skills from your current role into your next level, I want you to click the links below. Let's jump on a call. Let's make it happen. And you guys already know I want you to stay well, be intentional, always champion your change. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you next time.